maybe today feels heavy, like the world's moving fast, and you're just stuck. If no one's told you this yet, hey, I see you. And this video, it might just be the quiet reminder you didn't know you needed. So, let's take a breath and talk. Just you and me. Chapter 1. When it all feels too much. Have you ever had one of those days where everything just feels off? Like you're carrying this weight no one else can see? Maybe it's sadness, maybe it's stress, or maybe you don't even know what it is. You just feel tired, worn out, and stuck in your own head. And the worst part? You still have to show up, smile, answer texts, go to work, pretend you're okay, when deep down, you're not. It's like your heart is heavy, your mind's racing, and the world just keeps moving, expecting you to keep up. If that's you right now, listen, I get it. I really do. You're not crazy, you're not weak, you're just overwhelmed, and honestly, that's okay. You're allowed to feel like this. We live in a world that tells us to hustle, to be on all the time, to keep grinding no matter what. But no one teaches us what to do when it all becomes too much. When the noise gets loud, when the pressure builds, when you want to scream but don't even have the energy to open your mouth. This chapter, it's not about fixing everything. It's about pausing, slowing down, letting yourself breathe without guilt. You don't need to have all the answers. You don't need to snap out of it. Right now, just know this. You're not alone. You're not broken. You're just a human being feeling deeply. And that takes strength too. So, let's sit in this space together. No pressure to be anything but real. You made it here, and that means something. Let's start from here. Chapter 2. The 90-second window that changes everything. Here's something no one really tells you. Your emotions aren't permanent. That wave of anxiety, that burst of anger, that deep sadness, science says it actually only lasts about 90 seconds. Yeah, 90 seconds. That's how long it takes for an emotion to pass through your body. If you don't fight it, feed it, or freeze in it. What usually happens is this. Something triggers you. Maybe someone says something that hurts. Maybe your brain pulls up an old memory. And boom, your heart races, your chest tightens, your thoughts spiral. But then, instead of letting it pass, we replay it, over and over. We keep thinking about it, talking about it, giving it more power. And that's when it stays. That's when a 90-second emotion turns into a 3-hour mood, or a 3-day crash. But here's the thing. You can choose differently. Next time you feel that wave hit, just pause. Don't react. Don't judge it. Just sit with it. Take a few deep breaths. Put your hand on your heart if that helps. Watch the clock if you want. Just remind yourself, this is temporary. I'm safe. I can feel this and still be okay. This tiny moment, those 90 seconds, can change everything. Because that's where your power is, not in controlling the world, but in how you respond to it. You're not weak for feeling things deeply. You're actually strong for learning to let them pass. So, when it all starts bubbling up again, just breathe. You're not drowning, you're surfing. And this wave, it's gonna pass. Chapter 3. Escape the loop of overthinking. Let's talk about that spiral. The one where your brain won't stop running in circles. You try to sleep, and your mind replays every awkward moment you've had since 6th grade. Or maybe you keep imagining worst-case scenarios. Like your brain is working overtime to stress you out. That's overthinking. And yeah, it's exhausting. The truth is, your brain is just trying to protect you. It wants to fix problems before they happen. But it ends up trapping you in an endless loop of what-ifs and should-haves. That don't help at all. So, how do you break that loop? Start with this. Ground yourself. When your thoughts get loud, come back to your body. Try the 5-4-3-2-1 technique. 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, 1 thing you can taste. Sounds simple, but it pulls your brain out of the spiral and back into the real world. Now, here's another powerful trick. Reframe the thought. Ask yourself, is this thought helpful? Is it true? Would I say it to my best friend? Chances are, You're being way harder on yourself than you'd ever be on someone else. You don't have to control every thought. You just have to notice when you're stuck and gently pull yourself out. You're not your thoughts. You're the one hearing them, and you've got more control than you think. Let's keep going. You're doing better than you know. Chapter 4. You're not broken, you're just tired. Hey, real talk, when you've been grinding day in and day out. It's easy to look at yourself and think, what's wrong with me? But here's the truth. You're not broken. You're simply worn out. Picture your phone battery. After hours of heavy use, streaming, scrolling, multitasking, it doesn't fail because it's broken. It just needs a recharge. That's you. Your mind and body have been running on empty, and they're begging for a timeout. So let's ditch the shame. Guilt won't help you rest. Self-blame won't refill your tank. What you need right now is self-compassion. Treating yourself like you would treat a friend who spent too many late nights working. Start with small things. Rest without guilt. Take a nap or an early night. Remind yourself, I deserve this pause. Do something gentle. Maybe stretch. Take a slow walk. Or sip a warm drink. Let your body tell you what it needs. Talk kindly to yourself. Swap, I can't handle this with, I'm doing my best. And that's enough. Recovery isn't a one-time event. It's a practice, like brushing your teeth or fueling your car. You build it into your routine so you don't end up completely drained again. And if it ever feels like rest isn't enough, like you need more help, that's okay too. Reaching out to a friend, a coach, or a counselor isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of wisdom. You recognized you needed support, and you went after it. Remember this. Healing is not about fixing yourself. It's about giving yourself the space to breathe, to slow down, to rebuild. One kind moment at a time. You're stronger than you think, especially when you let yourself rest. Chapter 5. Build the life that can hold you. So, now that we've talked about surviving the hard moments, let's talk about how to build a life that supports you. Not just when things go wrong, but every single day. Because here's the truth. You don't need a perfect life. You need a stable one. A life that holds you up, even when your emotions try to pull you down. And that starts with small habits. Wake up with intention. Doesn't mean jumping out of bed ready to conquer the world. Just take one deep breath before you check your phone. That breath says, I'm still here. Let's begin. Set up tiny wins. Make your bed. Drink water. Go for a 10-minute walk. These little acts remind your brain, hey, I can do hard things. I can take care of myself. Create a rhythm, not a rigid routine. You don't need to control every hour. Just build a simple structure, morning, afternoon, evening, and place one calming habit in each. That rhythm becomes your anchor. Talk to yourself like someone you love. Seriously, self-talk matters more than you think. Instead of, I messed up, try, I'm still learning. Instead of, I'm lazy, try, I need rest, not guilt. Building resilience isn't about being tough all the time. It's about creating a life that makes the tough times softer. You won't feel amazing every day, but with the right systems, you'll feel supported. And that's the goal. Not to avoid the storm, but to build a shelter inside yourself. One habit, one breath, one kind thought at a time. You're not just surviving anymore, you're growing. If no one's told you lately, I'm proud of you for showing up, for feeling, for healing. This journey isn't easy, but you're doing it. One step, one breath at a time. So take what you've learned here and keep building a life that loves you back.